live stream sitting at my bar. There. Tomorrow the staples come out, so we'll see where I go from here. For it still hurts. Okay, so when you ask how I am, I'm probably gonna say merely I'm doing right, all right, and that's it. Anyway, talk a little bit about a lot of things. First off, I want to talk about Gina Carano. First off, I don't care how you feel about Gina. The fans loved her. She became a rallying point after she got fucked with for just the fandom in general. Hey, just some other guy. Oh, you should be fine on that. That's not a hard operation at all. You know, Gina meant a lot to a lot of people. So, when you're attacking her, and look, I'm being very blunt right now, it's who I am. And a lot of people are pissed off at me because of it. If you're a YouTuber and a friend of mine, and you're upset because I went after Star Wars Meg, look. And you're right, just some other guy on that. Star Wars Meg deliberately ran with the attack on Gina Carano, that she's anti-trans, anti-vax, blah, blah, blah. And the fuzzy-faced dickheads that were on her live were very happy to jump on that, all right? And look, they're not doing it because they believe anything they're saying. They're doing it, hey, Will, how you doing? For Lucasfilm kudos and perks and AdSense money, okay? And Star Wars Mag is a thing for Jason Ward. Okay. I have been told by people who watch her that she flirts with him. If you know anything about Jason Ward, you know that he's allegedly groomed underage girls for tickets to red carpet events and other things. You know, if you look at that Tumblr expose and then you look at what Ichibaka posted about him and the investigation that he went through, you'll see that Jason was basically enemy number one of anybody who's a normal Star Wars fan. And, you know, Itchy, kinda, but Harvey Weinstein at least had a business. He wasn't a glorified fanboy, which is what Jason is, okay? You know, but so now you've got, I mean, why he gets, you know, he'll go out there, he'll apologize. 2 weeks later, he'll come crawling back. You know, his arrogant delivery, the Star Wars leaker. All right. And the thing that made me mad is that he's been attacking a friend of mine, Cameron. So is Star Wars Meg and her fuzzy-faced little friends. Go back in yesterday's first video and watch. That part wasn't on there because I didn't want to have that out. I didn't want that to get any more attention than it already had. If you fuck with my friends, then I'll go after you. It's about loyalty. I don't care what other YouTubers think of me. And I don't care. It's time people got, for the boys out there, find your balls. For the girls out there, find your ovaries. And tell it like it is. Look, let me be very honest. There are very few people out there that are in league with like Star Wars theory and stuff that will say the sequel trilogy sucks. He'll say it does, but he'll qualify it. Star Wars Meg says on one hand she hates the sequel trilogy, on the other hand, she loves Rey. This is, all right, this is her. The Rey toys are selling more than The Mandalorian. What? When Valiant Renegade and WAW Pro proved by contacts within the toy industry that they're not even making sequel trilogy toys anymore. To the fact the Star Wars brand has gotten so bad that other Star Wars things aren't selling. Baby Yoda, Grogu. Okay, that's sad. And they haven't, just some other guys, right? They haven't made new Rey figures since TLJ. And to be honest, she didn't change her clothes. Imagine how bad she stinks. So find your balls. Stand up for your friends. Okay? Don't be passive aggressive. All right? If I say something that somebody doesn't like, they better fucking tell me. Don't stab me in the back. Don't skulk around in a corner. You better fucking tell me so we can have a conversation. All right? What Meg did was wrong. First off, she's lying to her own subscribers about the Rey stuff. And she's basically repeating what Jason Ward is saying. Look, Jason Ward sold himself out to SJWs at Lucasfilm, and now he's stuck with it. So no matter what happens, he's got to support the SJW shit. Now, tell you something about guys like that. Is he a real social justice warrior? No, he's not. Go back and look at that Tumblr excerpt. If he was actually really concerned with women's rights, he would not be doing what he did to those girls. All right, he's a misogynist. He really is. But I've said this elsewhere. If a guy starts acting like he does, run, girls, run. Why? Because he's lying to you to get what he wants. He's manipulating you. Okay, and I don't give one fucking shit about any of your causes. Okay. I don't know what you said, William, but okay. Anyway, so, and another thing is that I was shown that Meg was flirting with him on in the chat, her chat. Meg, you're not 17 years old. And B, you're not his type. You're overweight, morbidly obese. Yeah, I'm doing good. I pissed off some people. I don't know why. And I'm kind of affronted because they didn't have the guts to say something to me about it. I'm laid up. I'm still trying to get whatever anesthetic out of my body that they used. I'm still kind of whatever. This doesn't feel good. Okay, so well, just some other guy, you might be right. Oh, look, I got a bottle of Clico just waiting to go in the refrigerator for that day, okay? Because look, these people don't want the Gravy Train to end. Meg, she used to go on several YouTube channels that liked her content. Now that she's shit all over Gina Carano, she's not going back, all right? Look, y'all know how I feel about Gina. I defended her. I defend her to this day for what she said. But it is time to let it go. Okay? Let her go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Because she's not coming back. All right? And that's fine. As far as I'm concerned, for all the diehard Carano fans, and I'm not one, because imagine if she'd have kept her mouth shut. Just imagine. We'd be getting Rangers of the New Republic, right? Kennedy wouldn't have had a leg to stand on. They should just recast Cara Dune, and there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I just fixed it. You know, but because she's so popular, they won't. Now, will she come back? Well, when Kennedy finally leaves, maybe. But you know, this is about being honest, and I'm so sick and tired of people not being honest. You know, you look at the numbers, they're not right, but then you go and tell your customers, your subscribers, that the Ray toys are selling, when I've got video of hundreds of them sitting on pegs at our local alleys. Okay, you know, one's from The Force Awakens. So what are you talking about? One wants to ask. Okay, that I don't know. I don't know if they bought her visage, her identity, to be able to do that. So I feel bad. But I'm also gonna put a warning out. Stop worrying about what people like Star Wars Meg thinks. Okay? Stop worrying about that. Okay? Call them out. Because they're polluting the fandom with bullshit. You know? Anyway, let's go on. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, going to Tomb Raider. So, the rumors of her taking over Indy 5 and Indiana Jones are just that, rumors. They're not happening. She's done. What I think happened is, I do believe that her part has shrunk considerably in Indiana Jones. And because I don't necessarily think those rumors about her taking the whip, Indy disappearing or evaporating or dying and way in the way back are true. I do believe that she was annoying, caustic, toxic female, and she pissed people off watching it. I think Baz is right, so there you go, okay? It's just one of those things, and I think people are gonna have to get used to it. What else? So she's going to Tomb Raider, and if she wokeifies Lara Croft, I don't care. As long as she stays the fuck away from Star Wars and Indiana Jones. You know, what else? Oh, that hurts. So, she's gone. Happy Joy Joy. Duckface is gone. What else? Kennedy. Well, we talked about this, but I'll talk about it before. Basically, it's just a matter of time. I still think that she might be gone before Indy 5 comes out. Just because, and there you go. No reason to keep her. What else? That's what I want to talk about. I mean, I guess I want to talk about being honest, about really telling people what you think. I think it's a better course. I think people should do that. I think the popular thing is Kennedy's not going anywhere. All right. And people just say, scratch your heads and go, you know, what was this about? This vacation? You know, it's time for the people who are insistent that they need to start being more honest with themselves. It's time for people to start being honest with what the news is saying, all right? You know, we don't live in 2018 anymore. It's 2023, and Bob Iger, with what is going on in Florida, can't afford any more hijinks from Lucasfilm. So there you go. What else? You know, and I think it's time it's time for the YouTube community to start being honest. I'm talking about Star Wars Theory, Meg, Steele Saunders, and the rest of these people. They know perfectly well the end is for the sequel trilogy is nigh. It's dead. Okay. It's also time for people to stop worrying about a byline. You're right, just some other guy. Just to get clicks. Right? You know, when you've got Pablo Hidalgo and you're talking to him, ask him the fucking tough questions. Don't be nice to him. You know, couch it being nice, but ask him the verbal beatdown questions. All right? You know, and if he stays, he's comfortable answering. If he doesn't, then you know you got him. All right? Stop, again, worrying about what other people think and stop being passive aggressive. I don't care what Geeks and Gamers thinks. I don't care what Meg thinks. I don't care what those people think. We can't afford it. Okay? People who know me know that my heart is pure. Okay? And if I make people uncomfortable, they get pissed off. Good. Good for them. That's on them, not me. You know? That's them. It's like Jordan Peterson calling out a feminazi and leaving her speechless. It's the reason why people don't like him, is he tells the truth. He tells the facts. I tell the facts. First off, just some other guy pointed it out. If Kennedy was so powerful, she wouldn't be struggling to put stuff out there. Okay? If the Acolyte was really happening, they would have had not just one director, they would have had several signed up for it. And the pictures, the BTS pictures that we saw, would actually look real. Okay? You know, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. And there you go. Okay? But again, the people on the other side who like this shit need it, and it's not because it's good, it's because it's good for their bottom line. People hate this shit, need it, because it's good for their bottom line. They're not going to be honest. They're not going to say, well, you know, this rumor does kind of ring true. Why? Where on earth are they going to make AdSense money? Where on earth are they going to be popular? Oh my God, blah, blah, blah didn't invite me on their stream. So, big deal. Why are you worried about someone you've never even met? Okay? Now, I think it's shitty of people to not tell people what they did wrong. Okay, I'm going to say it straight out. Star Wars Meg is a liar. She's kissing Jason Ward's ass. Probably for connections to Lucasfilm that he doesn't really have anymore. Let's see what else. If you're gonna do clickbait stories about Lucasfilm and stuff, ask the right questions. Okay? But again, conservatives are negative people. All right? They're negative people. That's why we get this shit. It's time to start being the happy warriors and not Eeyores. Okay? Anyway, I've got a podcast to do later, so I'm going to come off this. I'm losing it. I can't remember what I put on here. Oh, yeah, Kennedy. Gone. The Acolyte, from everything that Cameron has said, they got their presentation real done. Still says it's filming on IMDb, but even IMDb Pro isn't always right or truthful. So everything with a grain of salt, all right? And as far as attacking Gina Carano, attacking anti-vaxxers, fuck off. Okay? Why do I say that? Because it's shitty. It's just shitty. And what was done to Gina Carano is bullshit. All right? I mean, I'm over it from a fan point, but from a moral point, I'm not. But again, Star Wars Meg is British, and this is a culture that now arrests people for tweets. All right? That's the world they live in. All right? It's better to be with the popular kids than say, this doesn't add up. Okay? And no disrespect to my British friends. They know what's going on. Okay? It's just, you don't go after a fan icon who has been carried into sainthood and expect to not get major pushback. Just don't. Anyway, gotta go. So I'll talk to y'all later. Be safe. See you around the galaxy.